We're gonna learn about theme. Okay, this is how we try to figure out theme in a story, okay? First of all, what is theme? Theme is just
a life lesson.
It's just something the author wants you to learn about life. So it might be like something what your parents tell you. Oh, you shouldn't be wasting your money. Stuff like that. Those are life lessons, okay? These are some common themes. These are some common life lessons. Sometimes they talk about
responsibility. Oh, I think I spelled it wrong. Whatever. Responsibility. Sometimes they talk about hard work. Sometimes they talk about trying new things. Money is another one. Sometimes they like to talk about money. And sometimes they like to talk about friendship.
And when we talk about theme, these are not always said, oh, the theme of the story is blah, 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 blah. This is what you have to guess. These are some questions you have to ask yourself when you're trying to figure out the theme of the story. One big question you have to ask yourself is,
who is the main character? Okay.
Figure out who the main character is, and tell me, the next one is,
how were they in the beginning of the story?
Figure out how they're acting in the beginning of the story. Then you figure out
how did they change by the end. Okay?
So the first thing you got to do is identify who the main character is. And then you got to think, how were they in the beginning of the story? Were they mad? Were they sad? Were they angry? Tell me why they were feeling all of that. And how were they by the end of the story? What changed? Okay? How did they change from how they were in the beginning and to how they are in the end? Okay? Think about how they changed. Did they change because they started off with not having money and they worked really hard? So let me give you an example. So what if they were talking about money? Their main character had a lot of problems with money, okay? If you saw in the beginning, he kept wasting his money, and by the end of it, he started saving his money and bought a new bike, then we can say, oh, the author wants to tell us he wants to save your money for some good stuff, okay? Do you understand? You have to identify what kind of lesson they're trying to teach you, and then what about the lesson? So some questions you have to ask yourself is the main character, how they were from the beginning, and how they changed to the end. Got it? And your evidence for your theme would be the changes they made. So any changes they were from the beginning to the end, their attitude from the beginning to the end, any changes, that would be your evidence saying, this is true because he started doing all of this. Okay, got it? I'm just gonna stop.